Do you want to be on YouTube? It's too late, I'm already recording.
Hi YouTube!
You're very close. Hello everyone, welcome to this wonderful view. Oh my god, have you ever seen so much yellow in your life? Okay, that's fuck that side. This side, this is the side to be on. I am Mr. Zalty and this is the Zalty Show on YouTube, and this is this year's first official motor vlog. I know I did something with bikes testing and stuff, but this is the first, like, me just getting back to my roots here, driving around talking smack to you guys. With me here we have, let's call you Miss Zalty, Mrs. Zalty, however you want to self-identify. And we're going to visit my mother. Okay, let's get back on the road here, because who wants to see me standing around? We're here to drive. So I had to readjust my entire motovlog setup here, so I'm not really sure how this will turn out, but hopefully it will be fine. So yes, ready when you are, I think. No, well, okay. Let's close all the pockets. That is closed. Yes, now I'm ready. Okay, so this is the first season when will be riding 2 up. Not all of the time, but sometimes. But yeah, basically I'm heading out to my mother again, so we're doing this whole cross Sweden thing that I do on the regular. And I really like this road, it's super nice. This is road 51 that leads from a place called Örebro, and it goes all the way down to Norrköping, which is super pretty. Just look at that shit, man. I need to stop saying look at that, because when I edited the whole Norway trip thing, it just drove me insane. Oh, look at the mountains. Have you seen this shit, man? Oh, look at that. Oh my god, what have you... Oh fuck, I repeated that. Well, it was incredibly pretty, don't get me wrong, and the roads were amazing, but yeah, it got a bit... I had to edit all that shit, and I cut more than half of it away, and it was still like, oh, yeah, it was a lot. Oh, that wind gust was insane. More of those crazy yellow things. I have no idea what it is. I'm bad at what do you call it? Agriculture. Things you grow. Could that be raps, maybe? What it's called in Sweden. You make oil of it. I don't know. I have no idea. Someone who knows more maybe can tell me. Okay, so small update for this season. I had all these modifications planned for my bike, but unfortunately, being a student and wanting to ride 2 up for longer trips and stuff, all my modifications won't be for looks, but they will be for practicality when going long distances. So we'll be attaching a lowering kit for the foot pegs, the passenger foot pegs, and I'll be adding luggage shelf to the sissy bar, which is gonna be nice, but all of these modifications unfortunately won't improve the look of the bike, which is kind of sad, because I would really like to fix the indicators, because they kind of piss me off at the moment. I think they're too chrome and plastic looking, so I would like to get new ones, or just paint these. Either one would be fine. I think I'm gonna do a video when I just try to paint these, and then when I have more money and stuff available, I'll do a proper exchange for them, because I wanna, when I switch out the indicating lights, I wanna do a debeavering of the back as well. So because I don't know if you've seen the back of one of these motorcycles stock, but it's a whole thing. Well, a lot of motorcycles had a problem that it's a huge fucking plate that the license is on, and it's all on this one, it's all plasticky and ugly. So I would like to take that all off, more minimal design, a smaller bracket for the license plate, and put a smaller LED to light it up and stuff. Still keep it all very legal and stuff, but still make it more minimal and better looking. Most importantly, what I've already added to this bike is the Oxford heated grips. What I've added to it for this season, and I did that early this spring. It was still snow out when I did that, and I need to repaint this because this is ugly as hell. It's all chrome and plasticky. So that's something I'm gonna fix. Yay, we're in Polskoda. Yeah, we're soon gonna have the gas station up here, so we're gonna stop for a bit. Just stretch our legs. The last stop wasn't the official stop, it was just a roadside stop for me to put on the GoPro. But you can rejoin as soon as we hit the road again. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Okay, no, can't sing. Both for copyright reasons and the reason of your eardrums needs to stay intact, so you can keep listening to my beautiful voice. And we're stopping. Whoa, that's a pothole. Now it's recording. Okay, we're on the road again. I wanted to check my tire pressure, but unfortunately it didn't want to let me. Well, they were closed, so they had their air thingy locked, which kind of sucks, because then I think the next place I can check the tire pressure is Norrköping, and that's like an hour away. But I felt the tire and it felt fine, but it's kind of hard to feel stuff like that. Graveyard. Ah, there's another speed bump. It's a fart hinder. It will hinder your fart. Fart is speed in Swedish, for those who are not Swedish and watching. It's one of my American friends' most favorite word in Swedish. Okay, so the sun is starting to set and I can feel the temperature dropping rapidly. It's been very warm today and very nice, but it's still only spring, so that means as soon as you're in the shade it's actually a bit nippy. Yes, a bit nippy. But no, yeah, it's rapidly getting colder now as when the sun is setting. I think I have a bit more of light so I can record, but yeah, as soon as it actually starts getting into dusk, then there's not much I can do. Don't cross my road, you fucking pigeon. I don't know if you call that a pigeon in the rest of the world, but we call it a forest pigeon. And it almost sounds, it hoos like an owl, but in a certain rhythm. It goes hoo 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 hoo. And that was the bird noise of the day. Oh my god. No, but I quite like their sound. They're cool because it's very distinct. You can't mistake it for anything else. So and it's basically a big dove with a white stripe on their wings. It looks like a big dove with a white stripe on its wings. A grey dove. Oh no! Doves and pigeons are different. I mean pigeon, not dove. Doves are the white ones, right? Yes, yes. So it is. So it is, Mrs. Zalty, so it is. So you have said, and so it shall be. I hereby name this. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not used to motovlogging. Moo. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to check the tire pressure is because I had a flat here that was fixed yesterday, but unfortunately it was only plugged, and I know you really shouldn't plug motorcycle tires. Fuck, that was a small bird. You shouldn't really plug them, you should exchange the tire, but I can't afford to change the back tire for this now. And the way I got a flat was that me and Miss Zalty, we were out riding just for a short picnic, and when I got back home I had a first day of work, new job, and I was going to work and I got out to the bike and it was a flat. So then I rushed to try to catch the bus, couldn't catch the bus, I had to take a cab to work. Then I was still half an hour late, which is always great first impression. That's, yeah, not really optimal. Oh, these flowers smell great. Oh. What we need next for the internet is smell-o-vision. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about my flat. I don't know how far I got in that story. Anyway, I was late for work, but it turned out to be sort of fine. But then I checked the tire when I got home, and there was a big ass nail in it. I was like, fuck. So I looked into one of those emergency patch kits that you can get for motorcycle tires, but those are not good. Well, I was reading around I was reading around a bit about them, and it doesn't seem like they're that useful for more than emergencies. If you're stranded in the middle of nowhere with a flat, then you can fix it and re-inflate the tire enough so that you can get to the closest civilized place. But a lot of people say don't buy them, call a tow truck if that happens. So a lot of people just recommend them for if you're gonna be in the middle of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, no cell signal, no nothing. And they said you shouldn't drive on them more than absolutely life-savingly necessary. But I went to a professional place. Luckily my boss knew a guy, so I got it dirt cheap, and he said there's no guarantee with this. It will hold as long as it holds, but it should be fine for the rest of the season, which is kind of nice. Hopefully it will hold the season out. Okay, it's actually starting to get a bit cold now. I think I'm gonna have to stop and put on the Under Armour soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Zalty out!